Hey everyone, what's up? Oh, I need to do this. That's not better actually. Give me a minute. Okay, that should be better. Yep. Hey everyone, what's up? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hey Zagros, hey Alessandro, hey Voitube. Amazing how Shannara and Server 42 arrived to 12. But they keep fighting each other. Yeah, I heard they were in civil war, yeah. Hey Jeff, what's up? K1 versus K2, who will win? Well, K2. That's not even a question. Hey Chaos. How are you guys? So today we'll stream, right now we'll stream 26 versus 35, so there's still some time before their actual Imperial city, of course. But there will be... so in 2 hours their Imperial city opens, so I didn't even check who's invading who right now. And what else? Tonight we'll stream 9 versus 27. Who bet 42? Server 13. Frog 0 hitting inactive citadels. Oh. I guess we'll have a look. Hey Odzi, what's up, man? So let's have a quick look. So let's put some music as well. On server 35 side, we have Rise and Shine, 200 million power. Hey Kumar. We have Havoc, Scalp, Mountain, Dave Hunt, Alejandro, Nomi, Cisne. Basically their top 10 is 100 million. Their top 30 is 63 million. So pretty strong folks. If you have a look at their alliances, we have Demon Slayer, so their main alliance, KNY, which is nearly 8 billion, so 7.8 billion. We have Heaven's Fire, 5.8 billion. That's a bit loud. And we have Knights of Defiance, sorry, 4.2 billion. Troops ranking? Troops ranking, I cannot, I don't have access to it. And troops ranking, sometimes they hide what they're doing, so it's hard to tell. So, who's invading who? Let's have a look at the score. So, 35 is being invaded by 26. They have a 4 billion lead, which is not much. And if we have a look at 26, so I haven't checked 20, I don't know server 26 that much. Okay, the game is teaching me. Okay, so rankings. So, holy shit, we have Frog, 281 million power. Kanuni, the God King, etc. So their top 10 is 83 million, so a bit lower. But it looks like they have more high spenders. And we have Zagros, of course. Damn, you're 80 million, Zagros. Top 30 is the same, 65 million. Hey Sigam, when will you make a video about the swordsman? I'm not too sure. I'm working on one with Tactician Pikemen, which shouldn't take too long. Sorry, and their alliance, let's have a look. Okay, 9.4 billion. Okay, that's a big top alliance. Their second alliance is 5.5 billion. And their third is 3 billion. Okay, so they have a pretty massive first alliance. So is there any fighting? Oh, I heard there was some fighting in 35. What's up, Pennywise? That's me. Oh yeah, there's Endo in 35. I know a few people from 35. Okay, where is Freud? What's he doing? Oh. Ah. Well, I hope this guy has bubbles. Oh, he teleported away. Interesting. And now the tower is the one that has done the most damage to a Kraken we've ever seen. Havoc and Rice probably having their breakfast right now. Oh yeah, they're from America, I think. Yeah, you're right. Oh, he just teleported. He teleported back, Maniac, so he's trolling them a bit. Well, nothing much happening here aside from just hitting towers. I think he knows he's gonna teleport away again. So what do we have so far on Frog's side? We have a Cyrus, we have... I'm assuming this is a Lubu, yeah. We have King Arthur, we have Mulan, and what's his 5th army? There are at least 5 armies, I'm not too sure. No, there's only 4 here. What's up, DP? How's the battle so far? There's not much happening so far. I'm looking at Frog. Oh. Not doing much. He's targeting towers, I guess. Let's have a look. I think there was some fighting going on in server 26 here. Yes. So who do we have? We have Endo, we have Elmo. Oh. Oh, Billy. This guy is very brave. What's he do? What's he doing? I think that's the wrong place to go farming armories, my friend. When launched a new map, 4 vs 4? I don't know, man. I am not... I am sadly not a developer. So this guy went farming armories. Didn't work out very well for him. V26. We're against 34 today, should be fun. 34. You're from server 18, yeah. I'm not sure I know 34 too well, so I can't tell if that's a strong matchup or not. So where is... Okay, let's see. So he's still hitting towers. This is 26, so... I'm not sure, I don't know 26 too much. Top 10 or 110 million plus? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, we have Sindel going in. Okay, no. Trying to bait him in, I guess. I don't think Freuk is too afraid of that. I mean, even if this city is reinforced, I'm not sure that's a big menace to him. Oh, there was his fifth army here. Ah, Ramses. Okay, makes sense. Hey Musab, hey Sigam, Hitran. Thank you, man. What blue rings other than Daisy and Clover would you recommend? There's Iris as well, which is a very good blue ring for healing. It works decently on some strategy heroes, and it also works nicely for some heroes on which you want to activate Peaceful Haven more often, such as Ram, for instance. Okay, he's still killing that tower. He really hates towers. I guess, you know, maybe some, you know, some trauma. Thank you, Sub. Oh, I'm assuming that's the same person, right? Thank you, Musab. Yeah, this week there should be, from guides, I mean, there should be Tactician Pike, hopefully. Yeah, there will be Tactician Pike. And hopefully tier list as well. And then I can work on Warrior Swordsman. Okay, Freud is getting into position. Honestly, I don't think he's too afraid, because 34 million, 34, 23, 41... I think he can zero that easily. Yo, what's up, Zagrob? Zagros, I didn't know you were 80 million, man. What? You were a whale. Hey, Limon, what's up? I see, Zagros. No, I didn't know. Or maybe I knew, but I forgot. Hey, Penguin, what's up? Yeah, this is pretty chill so far, you know? Pretty chill. I'm watching a frog destroy towers. It looks like 26 has won won Stellar Glory once. What bracket are we in, by the way? Oh, we're 40, okay. 40, 73, 35, okay, 26. Also, we are fighting for third position here in Stellar. Maybe even second. Yeah, sure, Zagros. When you're trying to zero a city, when do you know they are zero and move on to next city? Because when you zero someone, when you really zero someone, you lower their troop down to a lot. So basically what you need to do is, when you attack a city and you see there's only like 20k troops defending, that means that the hospital is full and everyone else died in the, the hospital, basically. So you just attack over and over again until, there's no defense left, basically. Until there's like 20k troops defending. That means the rest is in the hospital or they're dead. Let's see if we have something else here, because, yeah, this is not very interesting. So Endo is still here, I'm assuming. Is there any fight going on? Maybe I can see the banners flying somewhere, indicating some fights. Nope. What's up, Papi? Hey, John Boy. Yes, and you cannot heal while being attacked, so this is, that's why, in my opinion, it's a bit toxic. There's basically no counter to it. I presume you meant Lily. Yes, Lily, yes, absolutely. Iris is, I don't, the good thing with Iris is that Iris, you don't need to necessarily rank it up, because the scaling on Ring of Iris is like very bad, in my opinion. Wait, what? You can TP here, apparently. In the emptiness, in the void. Oh, this is completely bugged. Okay, amazing. Here there's no icon. What? Thank you, Age of. Nah, bro. What? Like, Iris, as a overall, is a pretty bad ring, I would say. Best spot to hide, yeah, 100%. Oh, okay, here he is still. So has he attacked? Oh, he has finished destroying towers. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a walk with Freud and see what he does. Who will get in the... Yeah, I don't know, this is very weird. I think they have some... It looks like the latest update has created some small bugs. Look, like the... Okay, it looks like the new update has created the small bugs. I'm not too sure. Everything's going south. It's Dogo's fault, 100%. Yo, what did 35 do to have their Imperial city in water, bro? This is next level. Oh, he's chasing. Oh no, he's not. Oh, he is. Wait, what? Who's this guy? Helium. Yo, Helium is escorting this guy, what? Okay, he's going out now. What is he doing? Atlantis, Imperial City, yeah, for sure. Age of bug, nah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. I would like to see if you guys from 35 can send me some reports. Mr. Zagros. Holy shit, yeah, you're fucked, bro. GG. You need to farm, Zagros. You need to, you know, pull out the Diao-chan and... Yo, Helium is... I don't know what he's doing, but it's very funny. It's like he's escorting him, you know? He's like showing him the way in his server. Like, okay, bro, you need to go here. Oh, Zulfikar. We had a player named Zulfikar in 119. Which server has the biggest players? Server 40. Renovation's free, really screwed me over. Yeah, renovation is crazy expensive, bro. Is there a peace treaty between Helium and Frog? What is happening? Is he a ghost following him around? Did I miss something? Yeah, it's Froiker, puppy. But I don't know when Helium is like... Is he invisible? Am I seeing ghosts? Just like the map is bugged? Out of these two, Frog has the biggest out of them all, but overall 35 has a bit more powerful troops. A bit more higher level troops, I mean. Their top 10 is a bit higher if you want. Oh, there's Mr. Mortifair here. Okay. We have some... We have one troop. What? Why is it showed the other way around? Look, it shows Lagertha first. What? Is that an overbug or is my lion completely bugged? Let's have a look. So High Spirit, Raging Bloodline, High Spirit, Peerless. Okay. With Effulgent Sun. Okay. So here you have a pretty strong setup. From right to left. Okay, okay. 5-second fight. Buffs. Mama. Let's have a look. What does he have, Mr. Frog? Attack, okay. Active, okay. Oh, what type? What tier of? What tier does he have? Oh, I can't see. Okay, that's a shame. Oh, I can even check his talent tree. That's new, no? Maybe I never checked before. He didn't take that? Okay. Tribuana with Bloodthirst and with Kingsblade. So I'm assuming maybe he took healing gems in here. Yeah, some active, I guess. If he has Bloodthirst, why not? Skyward Knight, in here we have Scorching Flame with some troop capacity, with some health. Okay, so a bit of everything here. All attributes, active. Normal okay, there's a bit of everything on his Lagertha. But his King Arthur is like crazy strong. Can you advise the serious setup in the report? Is that you, Encore? So I'm assuming you're a low spender here, like or free to play even, right? Yes, basically I say that's okay because he's a Kraken, you know? So because he's a Kraken, he has a shit ton of attack, or, you know, like he's way stronger as a whole. So that's not bad if you want to stomp others quicker, you know? But I would still go for health or unit capacity as a general advice. It's like a Effulgent Sun, you know? This ring is pretty bad, unless you're someone like this King Arthur with 1000 might, you know? And if you can make that ring 30 plus. So this is like very specific setup, you know, very specific Kraken setup. So what could I say about this? So here, first of all, when it comes to rings, I would have, maybe you can aim for some very cheap rings, such as Ring of Clover is a very good ring here. Very cheap and good ring. And maybe as a third ring, you could have Ring of Deer, which is another pretty, you know, low investment ring. Your skills are good here. If you have Boudica, Boudica would be better than Joan of Arc, even if it's a 4-star Joan of Arc. And here the skills are not great. You should replace. Here you could go double counterattack instead. You could go Fearless and Vigilance, for instance, on Joan of Arc. Okay, is Helium still with Frog? Where is Frog? Oh, you're going here. There is still helium though, what? Look. Like they're best friends. Oh, but this is scary. 2 million. Wait, I mean, like what? We really have someone that's being like... he must be on Frog's good side, you know? Like he must be his best friend or something, I don't know. But you know, no, you know what? Props to Helium for showing him around, you know? Like he's having, you know, he's visiting the countryside and stuff. You can tell that 35, you know, they're very kind to tourists. The way Helium is showing him around. And Frog, you know, he respects Server 35's, you know, culture and stuff. Like, you know, he's not hitting him, he's respecting the landscape and stuff. So we love to see that, you know, that respect between servers. Okay, apparently there's some fight here. Holy shit, yeah, we do have some fight. Okay, so who do we have in this lovely place? So we are in server 26. Frog is the best Kraken you will meet. He does not zero status unless he really has to. Yeah, I see that. I mean, it's very funny that he's accompanying Helium. It's very funny. I have never seen that, I have to say. And big respect to him for not zeroing. Again, you know, my stance about zeroing, I don't blame those who do, because it is a way to get points. But if you don't have to get points, if you're against an active server, you might as well attack active players and get points that way. It's healthier for the game. So what do we have? We have V26. So V26... so I can remember the... Okay, it's their main alliance. Okay, V26. And KNY also is the main alliance of 35. Now we have Scalp here, which I think I know. I think I know Scalp. Ustad I know as well, I think. Maybe we can have some reports from Scalp or Ustad here. I would love to see their builds. Okay, well, I appreciate that a lot, Zagros, gotta say. Why did Reno 3 screw you over the resources? Yeah, renovation is excessively expensive when it comes to resources. It's hundreds and hundreds of millions. I think 35 is a pretty chill server as well. I mean, I don't think they are very into zeroing and stuff. So you know what? It's gonna be a pretty... I think it's gonna be a pretty fair and respectful fight. Yeah, that's normal, Pennywise. But do you see, is there, what's it called? Is there full-scale attack, Pennywise? Yes, then you have GE. Basically, for some reason, the game doesn't show GE, but shows full-scale attack. Oh, thank you, Marty. Yeah, I'm sorry to bother you with that, but you know, usually the pre-fights, I like to see what people are building and stuff. I adapt, I think I've seen him as well. I think he's one of the Discord yappers. Yeah, I'm sorry, Penny. It's basically, I thought the same as you until it, you know, you're like on Tuesday, sorry, and you have the pop-up with GEE and you're like, well, no, fuck that. Sadly, GEE in its current form is here to stay, it looks like. I still hope they adjust it, you know. When I say adjust, I mean, you know, they add more objectives and stuff. I think that's really what's missing in this event. I still think 3 days is too much. And from my talks with like some big players, you know, even they are bored after like 2 days. Especially when you have to zero to make points. Like at some points it gets boring, you know, even for them. So, which gem should you make mythical first on Cyrus and Lubu marches? I would say secondary strike and passive, then might. But I don't like be warned that I don't have any data to back this up. You know, it's just like gut feeling, I would say. Okay. Thank you, Ustad. So is Kanuni... he's 140 as well. Oh, Ustad is 120. Okay. Holy smokes, wait, he did pretty good considering Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm interested. You got my attention. Okay, so here we have. Yeah. Okay, he's playing Cyrus first. Okay, good. Okay, so here we have an example of a Cyrus build without Messenger of Destruction. Okay, we have Ring of Crow on Charlemagne. Wait! Even here Charlemagne has Josephine hair. Look! That's crazy. So it is a bug that came with the update. Yo. I love that new lore though. I love that new Charlemagne style, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? We need to empower old people, you know? Charlemagne had a vision, you know? He wanted some cool hair. He went to Turkey, you know? And now he has some good looking blonde hair. Love that. I'm still curious how that came to be though. Why that bug exists. Josephine got her hair from Charlemagne. Oh, holy shit, yeah. I think Ramsey is also behind that big, you know, that big thing here. I think there's a lot of hair in here. Okay, more seriously, what do we have? Okay. 700 might attack. So pretty strong player as well, Kanuni. Let's have a look. So we have pretty decent, like pretty classic skills. So this is very good. This is very good too. Unit capacity is pretty good on Warrior Pike. Bomdia flip. How big of an upgrade is Miyamoto Lagerta Trib over Miyamoto Tribute? It's more. I would say it's even more burst oriented. Do you think it's worthwhile to make that upgrade? It depends. What stars do you have on your Yodit, Nishant? Level 30 Ring of Falcon is pretty good here. So he's playing with Ram. Okay, so he's playing the secret setup. Which I pretty much enjoyed, by the way. If you guys saw the video, pretty good setup. He's playing with, okay, armor, so increasing his tenacity, skill. Healing gems, pretty good. Armor. Defense, okay. Ring of Clover, very good. So he's playing a kind of a defensive setup here. All attributes, very good. Ah, yeah, okay. So he's not playing with... Okay, I see. So pretty interesting setup here. Hey Maver, what's up? Do you know something about new hero? I have no idea, bro. I'm sorry. As long as they are not released in beta, I don't know. And here... So I think he's 100 million new start, right? So he's a pretty big player. Holy shit, wait. Everything's 4-star here, what? Okay, Ring of Crow. Healing with Lofty Mountain. Healing gems, I'm assuming. Yes, okay, perfect. Sorry, Age Off. Okay, so pretty interesting setup from Kanuni here. What else do we have? Okay, we have his King Arthur here. Okay, Fulgent Sun, Ring of Deer, I like that. He's playing the old tank setup, okay. Furious Charge, okay, interesting. What ring do we have, sir? Okay, Health, Might, Active, good. Ring of Deer is great, so he's playing... He's not playing Kingsblade, okay, interesting. He's playing Bloodthirst instead, so healing, I'm assuming, yep. Some active. Scorching Flame is decent in open field. Pretty classic setup here. Healing... Yeah, he's playing very resilient setups, Kanuni. Very tanky builds, it looks like. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have a look at that as well. Belisarius. Ring of Crow, I'm not too fond of it. Not a big fan of that. The skills are good. Okay, this is good. I'm okay with the skills. Lofty Mountain is very good. Ring of Nightwolf is not the best on this lineup, but it's not the worst either. I think it's better in rallies, this ring, for this setup. Yeah, sure, Mortifer. Salut Diablo, merci de stream le 26 cette fois, absent pour cette fois que en direct de la maternité. Oh, bah, félicitations à toi. Congrats, El Diablo, for your son or daughter. And here we have, I think, the last Kanuni setup. So Archer, Azure Moon, okay. Sowing Discord, I like that. Ring of Lion, I'm not a big fan, but that's okay-ish. Okay, pretty, okay. Any last build? No. So who do... Oh, okay, people left. They used this opportunity to leave. Yeah, pre-fights are always pretty chill, that's why I enjoy, you know, looking at builds and stuff. Because we have time, you know, it's not... there's nothing that needs time, you know. Nothing that takes time, sorry. Frog is still here. Is he still with... Is he still with... what's he called? Helium. That's Helium, I'm assuming? No, that's Drake. Or the singer, maybe. Where is he? It looks like Frog went back home, maybe. Mortifer. Is Mortifer a whale? Carnary. He recalled? He was trapped? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, he left. See you. So, I guess in 30 minutes, yeah, 35 minutes, they'll be able to TP. So in 35 minutes, we will see hell let loose. I think I have seen 35 play once. I'm not even sure. I think I did. But I'm not very... I don't know their strategy. I don't know what they'll pull off or try to do. Especially from a defensive position. So again, from a defensive position, the arrow tower is very easily obtained. The third tower could be a nice focus. I don't know, we'll see what they decide to do, 35 and 26 as well. 26 will have hold of the pike tower pretty easily. So we'll see what they do with it. Oh. We have Joy Boy. Yeah, not much fighting going on. I'm gonna have a look at the score in a minute. But so far, there's very little fight happening. So yeah, 3 billion points in that stage. A very, very small advantage by 35. Did they remove the flags, the pop-ups? Or are they bugged down here as well? No idea. There's no one here, there's no one here. There's no one here. No one here. No one here. No one here. Wow, there's legit no one in 35 right now. I'm assuming they're keeping their power for the actual, you know, for the actual Imperial city fight. Oh, what's happening here? No one here. We do have some folks here. We have some folks here as well. Okay, we have a 1v2 going on here. I'm 88 million, but I beat mostly people until 110 million. Okay, wow. We played once against 26 and we won, so it's rematch now. Oh, okay. I somehow got Elizabeth, but I don't have a Shoka. What can I do with it? You can play with Octavian. If you have Octavian like 5 stars or something. Oh wait, I forgot to answer about Yodit. Maver. No, not Maver. Who was it? What is the best rank for Lagertha for free-to-play players? I would say 3. I'm pretty sure I missed a question about Yodit. Or I forgot to answer, rather. And I can't find it back. Ah yes, it was here, Nishant. Do you think it's worthwhile to make that upgrade? I would say only if you can make Lagertha 5-star, maybe. Does that even work? Yes, it does, but only in rallies, K-Pro, and only if you're a whale, basically. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until there's a new tactician pike hero for you. Must send you location. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. We do have some fighting going on here. Wait, where is that? What? Why are you guys here? What? Yo, who's that Cyrus? Magie. Okay, 81 million. I adapt is a pretty big player, he should take that down. I think he's a big player, I adapt, right? Yeah, 90 million. Okay, I did take him down. Oh, we have Frog as well. I love how Frog is just chilling here. Basically, yeah, you can play Octavian with Elizabeth and Belisarius, but only do it if you're like a whale. And for specific setups. F2P, lose all fights, it's painful. Yeah, free to play unless you go like one lineup until season 3. Like basically free to play, you can only afford like one lineup per every 3 seasons or something. We have Scalp. Some big players here. Koala. Okay, do we have some... Oh, he's cutting their way off. Okay, will Frog stop him? Or is he having a coffee? Who's going to win, you think? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know these servers enough to be able to tell. I knew 35, but before migration. I have not watched them ever since. So it's very hard to say. Oh, there's Havoc. Okay. Yeah, Freud is just chilling, man, you know? It's like enjoying server 35's grass. Hope it's a good fight. It should be. We have some pretty strong players. And I know 35 they are fighters, and 26 apparently they have a revenge to take over 35. From what I understand. So it should be an interesting fight. What was that game name? is it? Blah blah blah. I want to put some music, but I can't find the name of the game. Ah, here it is. Sea of Stars. You're on server 36? Oh, okay, sure. "36. I don't think I know too many folks from 36. We have a fight with Scalp. Have I seen Scalp setup? I think I saw you... Yeah, I saw you stat, but I haven't seen Scalp yet. Scalp being one of the top players of 35, if I'm not wrong. Why are you saying you cannot TP there, Zagros? Poor Zagros, man. Oh, we have Rise and Shine. He's here. So Rise and Shine, the biggest player in 35. And Scalp being the second, I believe. Yeah, if you're free to play, it's basically wait for rallies. Ah, you're right, Zagros. Yeah. Well, you can heal once or twice, and that's it. Freestar, Lagasa, better than you did Freestar with Mia and Trib. I would say yes. Havoc is second, oh my bad. Sorry. Ah, yes, it's here. Okay, we have some people going out here. Still a small advantage from 35 on that fighting stage, but you know, as always, it's too early to conclude anything. Hey Sigam, I can only win one governor event with the resources and speed ups I currently have. I don't have a Shoka. Do you think I should go for Elizabeth? I think Elizabeth is a pretty interesting hero to get, yes. Over Ashoka, I would say. See you, Zagros. Thanks for stopping by, bro. ARPS. Miami Met Edit works? Yes, it does. Don Carleone. Easy? He's legend. Ustad is having some fun here. But Tyrone is holding his ground. He's not doing too bad here. Where's Havoc? Scalp here. Mortifair. Okay. Yo, Havoc, it's time to wake up, bro. Drink your coffee and let's go. I know it's early for you. You want to see those marches out. That Cyrus took quite a beating here. Oh, it's Neverland server, I see. I know this guy from Discord. Salut Artox, comment tu vas? So they'll be able to TP in 15 minutes, so very soon. We'll have some action. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the gathering marches, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, that's a gathering lineup. What's the score? I think it's... so, 35 is being invaded. 35 is being invaded. And now we have a very small advantage from 35 just on the early, you know, fighting stage. Ooh, Azara. Oh, it looks like a free-to-play buddy. Azara. Where is he? Yes. Bah écoute, ça va, Artox. Un peu fatigué, mais ça va. AC Gormiolan still good in this season 4. Yeah. I mean, I think it's very niche, you know? It's kind of niche. But I think if you want to play Mulan, I would restrict it to rallies a bit. Or open field, but you still need to avoid the Lubus and stuff, you know? So I think it's still very... I mean, it's still strong. But you need to be careful, basically. What do you think about the game's event rewards? With the new 4-stage KVK and Golden Path events, even mid-spenders are starting to struggle, especially with losing troop in wars. Yes, that's a big issue. I think even when it comes to resources and healing speed-ups, we have an issue. The fact that we fight every week now, I think is a bit too much. I mean, personally I don't mind it because I'm a spender, right? But I see others struggle. And you know, in my alliance I have players who are low spender, free to play, and I see them struggle with resources. I cannot ask them, you know, to play at full strength every week. Like, it's not possible for most of them. So I think we indeed have an issue with rewards, especially Golden Expedition rewards are very, very underwhelming. I mean, I think they are very bad as a whole. The shop is not bad itself. The shop from Golden Expedition is pretty good, to be honest. But the issue is that you cannot buy even a fourth of what's in it. You just don't get enough shop tokens, you know? So we have an issue with that. And that's just Golden Expedition, because you could talk about general PvE events, where the rewards are pretty mediocre as well. So we do have, I think, issues with reward. And imbalance when it comes to events. Like 3 months ago, they were considering doing MEE once a month, and now we have a fight once every week. So there's something illogical here. But I guess we'll see what they do, what they decide to do. Personally, I still think 3 days of GE is too long. I think 2 days would be maybe best. Because like after 1 day, you already start losing in memento, you know, you stop. Like first day is like very intense, like everyone wants to fight, you go for farms, you go to attack everything, etc. The second day, you know, you start being a bit bored of the event because there's not much to do. Aside from waiting for the elephant every 6 hours or, you know, attacking farms. And the third day, it's like boring as hell. That's... Well, I was gonna say that's just my opinion, but I know it's not only my opinion. I know it's shared by many, and spenders alike as well. I've had a talk with some Krakens, and they kind of agree with that, you know, that statement as well. Like, even if you want to 0 for points, after a day or 2 it gets boring, you know, like... Hey Gon, what's up, man? What did I miss? It's very peaceful for now. That's just very, you know, sporadic fights. The Krakens are looking at each other in the eye. Oh, we have Havoc here. Oh, okay, Frog. He's on the move. Maybe he wants to boot out these players here. Age of Money. Yeah, kind of. What's up, Soren? But my big question is, what will they do when they actually introduce KVK? We have a fight every week, so how do we make space for KVK, you know? It seems difficult. I would say 2 fighting days in a row, VoidTube. And I've even heard some people say 1 day would be enough. I'm not sure about that. I think 2 days is good. 3 days is a bit too long, in my opinion. How do you see the future of the game? Many of my Turkish friends are saying they might quit. The exchange rate difference in Turkey especially has started to exhaust us tremendously. Yes, I have heard of that. I've been playing with Turkish players since beta, so for a year now. And ever since they started playing, the exchange rate, it makes no sense to me. Like, it's very unfair to Turkish players. You are 100% right about that. I think the game has a good potential. I've always said that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, you know. Well, I'm mostly here because of my friends too, but I think the game has immense potential that the devs need to seize, you know. And I guess the turning point again will be the KVK, like the actual, you know, the actual KVK where you start on a new map and stuff. This will be the turning point, in my opinion. This will determine whether, you know, the game makes it or not, I think. It will be hit or miss, I believe. But on my end, you know, like I've said, I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in the game. So, yeah. Hey, salut Kabil, comment tu vas? What's up, Kabil? So we are 2 minutes off from them being able to TP. I need to activate a buff on my on 719. Okay, I need to recall my gathering marches, sorry. Oh, I think so gone, yes. I don't think they are to be... You know, I don't think they're... I think they're making money, you know. I'm not worried about that. Let me just have a look at something. Just give me a minute, guys. I need to ping some of my people. Thank you for answering my questions. No worries, Sinan. But yeah, I share your concerns. You know, to put it simply. Okay, very cool. Oh, you watched Blind Server 3 MEE 19 UTC? No, I don't think so. I think Blaine will stream it, right? Blaine should stream his fight. J'espère que toi aussi, dans quelques-uns de KVK, 34 versus 18. Ah oui, c'est vrai, oui. Salut Kaiser. D'ailleurs, excuse-moi Kaiser, hein, j'ai pas répondu à tes messages. Oh, je crois pas y avoir répondu, je sais plus, je suis désolé. Je reçois pas mal de messages, du coup des fois je pense avoir répondu et je réponds pas, enfin voilà, c'est compliqué. They'll be able to TP in 2 minutes. Where are the big guns? Let's have a poll, because you guys probably know this server better than I do. These two servers. Engage, start a poll. Who do you think will win? 35 or 26? I'm curious. Curious to see what you guys think. Holy shit. Feel free to vote, guys. Okay, we should see some TPs very soon, so we should see the beginning, finally, of this war stage. Right, they should be able to TP, yes. Cross-border factions are built. And we see some TPs from V26. It looks like we have the Halloween players in front. Hey Groot. I'm having a pretty chill weekend so far, yeah. And you know, it's a pretty chill Sunday, right? Just chilling, you know, watching some KVK, having some video game music in the background. It looks like they're keeping their spot here for their rally leaders, I would assume. Who will it be? Who Krakens in 26 and 35? In 35, sorry, we have Rise and Shine, Havoc, Scalp, Mountain, Dave Hunt, Alejandro, Nomi. This is Limon, it's better to call her that way. Vini Vidi Vici and Ustad. And a couple of others, of course. And on 26 side, let me have a quick look. Sounds like the typical bi-weekly Sunday, yes sir. I'm thinking, people have asked me yesterday, like when I'm not doing these reviews, these, you know, this, how do you call that? What am I doing? These spectates. I could do some variety streams, like, you know, like regular video games. People who are interesting to see what I play when I'm not playing Age of. And on 26 side we have Frog, Kanuni, God King, Carnary, AI Boom, Big Nightmare, Adapt. We have Luffy, Ekin and Dude. T'es dans quel serveur déjà, Kaiser? Rappelle-moi. So let's say that 35 has a bigger top 10 for whatever that, for, you know, doesn't mean a lot, but basically what it is. Okay, we have some players who start attacking the these. I'm still not sure what this does, by the way. Does this really mess up your rally trajectory? I'm not sure, right? This is just to mess up with your like your accuracy. Like if you have big fingers like me, you know, you click on the escalade. Okay, so they're taking position here, so they want the third tower, it looks like. Okay. So they are giving up the calf tower. Interesting. To be fair, the third tower is a very interesting tower to have currently. Hey Tapatio, what's up? Any project for next server? Or nothing? What do you mean, nickname, by project? The show begins, yes. Let's have a look at the score before it starts. We have a 1 billion advantage in the fighting stage for 35 so far. Which is not surprising. Usually the people with the biggest players, the biggest top 10, get more fight in the early fighting stage. Du 46, ça marche. Should Cyrus have fearless or forceful? I prefer forceful. What's up, Dante? Mr. Havoc? So Carnary was one of their whales. I missed that. I thought he was not. But here he is. Okay, my bad. So Carnary is one of their whales. He doesn't have 140 yet. But yeah, he has pretty big stats. So he has everything maxed out, it looks like, aside from 140 heroes. Ring of Iris. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but... I'm not a big fan of the double warriors hymn either. Okay. Fearless Strike and Bloodthirst on Tribuana. Okay. Dark Flag, not too fond of that. And oh, no rings here. Interesting. Getting ready for server 40 KVK. Ah yes, 40 versus 70, right? 3-star Boudica or 3-star Leo? 3-star Boudica for sure. So 26 is getting into position. Are they taking control? Oh, there's two people here. V26. That's the same, right? Okay, yeah. So what will they do? Will they have double setup? A double setup? That's interesting. So far... Okay, 35 is here. There's oh, there is one. It's Odzi, okay. So, okay, interesting positioning here. So 35, it looks like gives up the cavalry tower, or at least they don't want it directly. It looks like they don't want to focus on that at first. Maybe the second alliance will be here. On the other hand, 26 will have easy access to the pike tower. And the calf tower. Okay, Odze versus AI Boom. AI Boom, which I think is one of the strongest in 26. I mean, he's like in the top 10. Ah, pretty decent damage from Odze, actually. We don't have many troops into position from 35 yet. It looks like they're getting, you know, they're staying warm inside of their bases. It's possible for you to stream at 11 UTC, but it is 11 UTC, so... So yes. Well, it's soon 11 UTC, actually. Okay, these escalades are nearly down. 4 UTC? Oh, well 4 UTC was earlier, right? It was a few hours ago. And 4 UTC is to... like it's 6 AM for me. So it's very hard for me to do 4 UTC, 11 and 19. Okay, we have one Lehman here. Lubu, Mulan. The second alliances will be able to TP very soon, in 1 minute. Well, in 30 seconds, actually, I think. In 10 seconds, sorry. Okay, we have a move from 35 here. They're sending troops to, I guess, protect the escalades. Greetings from One Alliance. Hey, what's up? What's up, my homies from One? What you got an ad? Basically 4 UTC is too early for me. I cannot do 4 UTC, 11 and 19. Like it's in terms of sleep, that's difficult. What's up, Shy? Oh, we have Havoc here. I love how Lubu barely touches you and you have like that pop-up 80k kills. Yeah, our discussion with Kamani was interesting. But he kind of, you know, he made really good points. I mean, like I said, we basically agree on on 90% of the mechanics we talked about. Just the conclusion is different, you know. And now he made really good points, so I can see his point. What led me to think... of, you know, my conclusion is the performance I've seen so far in rallies, you know, which, again, from my perspective, made me think that rallies worked that way. But I can see his point for sure, and I guess, you know, more testing and more, as new heroes are introduced, maybe we'll see different stuff. Long and not interesting at all? What's up, Anasin? Or was it not interesting? Yeah, absolutely, Groot. But so far, the way I see things has worked in rallies. I mean, and that's also why I based my conclusions like that, you know, like the fact that Marshall Pike are so great, the fact that Warrior Pac-Man have been horrible up until now, etc., etc., you know. Yeah, absolutely, Groot. That's what is so... Wait, they cleared everything, what? Ah, yes. But again, maybe my conclusion is wrong. My conclusion is solely based on experience. I have experience and, you know, the way it works, like the way I felt it. But at the end of the day, I may be wrong, you know? I'm willing to accept that. Wow, they completely cleared that. Holy smokes. They have a quick retreat as well, which is funny. That's because they own the gate. Until this is open, the gate are considered as theirs, so they can go through, I think. I'm not too sure, but... The thing is, even if rallies had some swarm examples, you wouldn't notice them as much until there's very few troops left in rallies. Because of the way the counters mechanic works inside rallies, so... It's very hard to tell. You would need very specific scenarios. Umbrella skin helps troops not get wet when raining season. Yeah, imagine you prevent the ground from becoming, you know, like, from having puddles by having that umbrella skin. But can we talk about the fact that it's fucking huge, bro? It's bigger than the... It's bigger than the Escalades. What is this? You don't even need to put Escalades in front of the gate, you just put umbrellas. Okay, it's time to roast Havoc. Yeah, I am very curious to see the strategies as always. Ah, Havoc is a believer of the Eastern Heavens Ring. Okay, Havoc is pretty much playing what I would play as a whale. Maybe I would play Ring of Daisy here, but Ring of Radiant works too. Especially for the additional normal attack damage. So here this is more like of a rally setup. Especially with Timur 5-star. So this is interesting, I like that. I like that. Holy smokes, wait, how many did you kill? What? Okay, you're playing the Lagata with Lofty Mountain, okay, Phil Johnson. Lofty Mountain, okay. I think there would be better uses for Lofty, but it works. Lofty is a good ring overall anyway, so... Okay... So you're 62% to think 35 will win. Interesting. Yo, what? Why is Season half on fire here? What? Is that Tom Holland holding that umbrella? It could be. Now that's Shigure Mito. And in the blink of an eye, 26 is back at that gate. So do we have any second alliance here? Okay, so VKY is here. They have some... Okay, they have one people here. So I'm guessing VKY will try to take that cavalry tower, maybe? We still don't have a... Wait, what? Where's the second alliance from 26? Oh, they're here, okay. Okay, so they're kind of mirroring each other here. Second alliance here and here. On that diagonal. And in that diagonal we have the first alliances, the top ones. We have Ustad here, but Ustad will be sent home, yeah. Yo, stop it, man. They're sending more and more of these. Stop it. So the third alliances, if there's any, will be able to TP soon. And I'm getting hungry. Yes, on my Discord try, absolutely. Yeah, I agree, Cole. I agree, Gon. But yeah, so far this is not too bad activity, I would say. Like that's what, 70 players in there, maybe? Well, this is not a lot, that's for sure. But tonight, at 19 UTC, server 9 versus server 27. It's gonna be like 1 million players, bro. Zergs. Yeah, like server 9 is a different level in terms of activity. Server 27 I've heard is very active too. Which servers would you say are top 5? That's very hard to say. Because I don't know every server, you know, first of all. But I can only speak about those I have spectated, you know, or those I know a bit more. So I guess I could say 13, 40, 13, 40, 9, 42, and maybe 18. What's your thought about server 40? Well, they're hella strong. I think their main alliance 1 is close to being one of the biggest in the game, no? Or maybe they are, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, Fug. I will spectate them in at 19 UTC. I'll take a nap, I think, before 19 UTC. Because like, I'm kind of tired. But I'll be there to spectate that. And just as they finish these, there's another pair of, like, there's another 3 escalades coming towards them. Here you have another push here by Rise and Shine. Oh. Oh, holy shit, sorry. So Rise and Shine on the move. We have 26 here who is able to push back 35 around that cavalry tower. I think 26 should be able to get a hold on these two towers easily. That skin is crazy. The umbrella skin, yeah. We have Scalp here as well. Out of our wealth from 98, I've had coaching with you. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Yeah, wait. When is your fight gone? Oh, I'm sorry, gone. I just realized you are, I'm so stupid, man. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. Arlecchino. I'm so stupid, man. I just realized, man. I'm sorry. It took me like 1 hour to remember that 98 is Fancy Karate server. I'm so stupid, bro. You reached 10 billion today? Holy shit. Wow, well, yeah. 40 is... I know a lot of folks from 40. There's Khaled, there's Mokid, there's Krikri, CTS, Angry. There's Rajib, of course. There's Shubius as well. Etc, etc. There's Sage. And I'm probably missing some. So I don't know what they're waiting for with these escalades. Maybe they're waiting until the last minute. Oh, really, gone? Well, I'm glad it works then. I'm glad the coaching works, because, you know, that's the goal of coaching, you know, like, if you had told me after your coaching is doing worse, I would have been, you know, I would have been scared, you know, but okay, I'm glad to know he is doing better. (27) is 4th place in Stellar, 09 is leading. I mean, I'm not surprised, because And Stellar is something to take with a grain of salt, you know? You could be behind, but be a very strong server, you know? Based on... it depends on activity, on who you meet as well in Stellar, etc. So... because you're like 4th doesn't mean you're bad, especially if you're in a difficult bracket, you know? Lorna bet like 15 rallies with Cyrus alone. Hey, that's the Cyrus technology, bro. I don't think I've had Lorna in coaching. But yeah, I'll let you know. If you have more people from 98 who need coaching, you can, you know, you can talk with Karate and send them to me. Have you had 18 versus 27 yet, Lord Fug? So let's have a quick look before they actually start fighting. What? Okay, we have 2 billion advantage from 35, just like that. I'm assuming that's because of the fight here at the gate. Wait, there's nearly... Okay, they killed a lot of people here. One more push from 35 here, and they will screw them up before the gates open. Yeah, that's completely fine with me, Gon, absolutely. Because Karate wanted to do it, but I don't think he has enough time to deal with it. Ah, okay, we have the strategy here from VKY, very good strat. What's the walking time? Amazing number of swords here from K and Y. So with the secondary alliance from F26 is here. So that's enough players to fill some rallies, so that's great. That's the third alliance, right? Yeah, DFY. So it looks like DFY. Yeah, it looks like DFY will hold that tower or something. VKY will try to hold that cavalry tower, I am assuming. You have some very menacing trebuchet here. You know, like, this is very menacing. And no trebs from K and W for the gate, so they're very confident they can do it without trebuchet. Well, let's have a look here. Aren't you being sneaky here? Ah, I thought so. Sneaky bastards. Yeah. Man, I know you too well, bro. It's in my Discord server in the lineup help section. Yeah, Nassim. Okay, so far... Hey Fabzy, if you have typed anything, I have not seen your messages, no. Yeah, exclamation mark Discord to enter the Discord, guys. Wow, the timing here is like impeccable. Maybe it's a bit too late, but still impeccable timing here. Yeah, a bit too late, I would say. Come on, guys, ignore the... Why are you still hitting the thing? Attack the gate, folks. The escalades are not real. They cannot harm you. Are you from 98 as well, Shai? Oh, that's gonna hurt badly. And now the real question, are people asleep in rallies? What's the damage on the gate? 25k? That's a bit low, but I think there's many people not actually hitting the gate. Who this? What's up, Mr. Goblin? This is 26 versus 35 Mightiest Empire. Yeah, we have some AFKs here in rallies. So VKY, very good role here in preventing the enemy from targeting the gate too fast. They are still doing pretty okay, considering the fact that they've been... Man, we still have some people targeting the escalades. It hurts. Okay, should be an easy Imperial city for 35. At least the first round. Okay, we have some people preventing the southern gate from being taken from V26. Je te jure, Kabyle, ça me rend fou aussi. So 35 is securing the first Imperial city, the first take. Ooh, let's have a look at Rise and Shine. Wow, he damaged 3 million people. There's actually so many people in that battle report that it's making my blue stacks lag. This rally is this battle report is so big, my game is freezing. The game cannot handle 54 players. Hello? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, I'll just have a look at your pikemen, Rise and Shine, and I think we'll leave it at that. Okay, so you're going for the full DPS build with Kingsblade. We still have metal on your side. Okay, interesting. Ring of Bear, which is very good here with the 2 passive damage. Okay, yeah. Yep, see you, Anasin. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to DM those who are still not here. Okay, so we have some people with no frame here, with no profile picture. I guess that's a new hero. They're replacing their escalades here. They really want to be a pain in 26 asses. We have the trebuchet here as well, being menacingly advancing towards 26. Wait, they actually made it this far? Oh, we have Limon. A quarter of Limon. Escorting the trebs. So still some shots are being fired. You think the escalates maybe are some targets for taxi? I don't think so, but I think you can hide a bit of troops here. And I think it's meant to mess up, like, targeting, you know? Because maybe when you want to reinforce your rally, maybe you click, you know, maybe on the escalade zone, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, you can still hide, like, I think it's 1k 100k troops, I think, inside an escalade. Maybe 200k. Yeah, they're targeting Freud, for sure. I'm surprised they made it this far, honestly, from such a frontal attack. Okay, but they're down, so... Still, he took quite a bit of damage. Did they take back the cavalry tower from open field? It looks like they did. They just open fielded that cavalry tower. So VKY in position for the cavalry tower, DFY for the arrow tower, KNY for the sword tower, and of course... What? They took the pike tower as well. Okay. Yeah. 26 needs to regroup here. Okay, so we have a first rally going at the Imperial City, I am assuming, from 26. And they are contesting the third tower. I think the third tower would be my last focus. Oh no, it's V26. Yeah, because you're not... Realistically, you're not taking that from KNY. I would take that back 1000%. Like, that pike tower should be yours. But right now they have so many things to focus on. There's the trebuchet going in. There's a ram that's just arriving. There's more trebuchet. Like, they have so much things to actually look out for. Like, 35 right now is just... They're just drowning them in information. There's 4 towers to look at. There's trebuchet, there's ram from every side. There's more trebuchet here. There's more here, there's a ram. Like, if you're 26 right now, like, your mind must be overflowing with information, you know? What's up, Marv? How are you, man? Selamat datang, right? Is it how you say for when it's evening? Yeah, 26 here is like there's too many things to take into account right now. The God King is doing God's work. So we have 2 taxi rallies from... Okay, another one, a third one. Selamat Sor. Is it Sor or Sore? 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 How do you pronounce R as in Indonesian? Is it... Do you say R? Or is it like in English, like Sore? Or is it Sore? 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 Selamat datang means welcome. Oh, sorry. Because, you know, in French the R is very... Sore, okay. Okay, Selamat Sore, okay. So kind of like English then. There's not many people, not many languages actually say the R like we do, right? German does. Spanish does. Well, not really. Okay, we have the first rally coming here. I guess Arabic does as well, kind of. So who do we have in these rallies? I don't see any Krakens. Okay, there is Rise and Shine. With his amazing Marshall Pikeman. Poles? Oh, you do in Poland as well. It's right, I'm not very accustomed to Eastern Europe pronunciation, I have to admit. We have some pikes here dealing big damage. We have a Cyrus here, but he's getting completely obliterated. Palaz. Request epic music. So Lubu doing pretty good, Rise and Shine, Marshall Pikeman, I mean... What is there to say? I've been praising Marshall Pike for quite a while now. I think I'll put you guys... Where should I put the chat? I think I'll disable the chat for now. Yeah, in Spanish the R is like... I don't know how you say that in English, but in French we would say it is roulé. Like hermano. It's a very different R in Spanish. We have a good Cyrus here. Marshall Pike still on top of the world. Hey Groot. Alright, enjoy your family time, bro. And good luck for your KVK. Another Cyrus doing good. Another... Oh yeah, tons of pikemen here from... 15 pikemen from KNY. Holy shit. That Marshall Pike is good. So far everyone's doing pretty much okay. V26 still holding strong though, but they are... that rally is a bit far, maybe I would say. You click here, Crudel, you click on the rally or on the IC, on the bubble, and you click battle details. Like that here. Yes, that is a level 140 nasty Marshall Pikeman. And he has barely lost any troops. Alone, he's killed 1/5 of his rally, DPS. So good ratio here from KNY. And V26 is struggling. I think they have some swordsmen, yeah, they have some swordsmen from Avok to deal with that pikeman here. You can see basically that Cyrus is not doing a lot of damage if you look at it, okay? He's barely doing it, like he's ramping up damage very slowly, you know? And he's not taking many losses because he's very resilient. Well, this guy took quite some losses actually. But you can see damage is very slow, look, like it's like barely anything. While for 1v1 setups, it's big spikes of damage, like 10k here, plus 10k, plus 5k, plus 4k, plus 1k, etc, etc. Like it's going very high, it goes up very quickly, you know? Like plus 20k, plus 10k. While Cyrus, like, it's like plus 100, plus 100, okay, plus 1000. Plus 300, plus 3000. Plus 1, like it's very slow scaling damage because... So you're resilient, it's very good cannon fodder, right? But... What do you think his rings are? I'm not too sure, but I would assume... he has Sacred Sage. I would assume he has Falcon, and I would assume he has Clover. Maybe they can send me the report after that, and we'll have a look. If someone can share in the fight. So, KNY defends his their Imperial city, and I think if I was 26 here, you will not win without the Pike Tower. Cyrus not good for rallies. Cyrus is not... It's not that he's not good, but you could see he does not do a lot of damage unless you have a crazy ton of cavalry in front of him. You do good because you tank and you resist for 10 years. Like you could see they did not do a lot of damage, but they survived for 1,000 years, basically. Okay, let's have a look and see if I was right or completely wrong. Did I miss him? I think I did. What's his name again? Rise and Shine. Okay, he has Falcon, but he has Bear. Okay. Yeah, very classic setup. So, you know, no surprise, Marshall Pike, been saying it for quite some time, godly in rallies. Yeah, Cyrus is not getting targeted a lot in rallies, so he will do damage slowly. He will not take a lot of damage, so it's very good to, you know, win time in rallies. It's very good to tempo. Okay, they should be able to take that Pike Tower back, right? There's no way. They have no defense. They have no reinforcements. 35. VIP 18 and no maxed armor. I mean, I'm assuming this is not his main army. The thing is with Marshall Pike, and I've said that a couple times as well, Marshall Pike are so good in rallies that you can play it as a fourth army or a third army with very little investment. You put them in rallies and they will still do work decently. If Caesar was commander, it doesn't make that much of a difference inside rallies, honestly. Because there's no commander skill activations anyway. Okay, we have the Pike Tower denied from KNY, which is good if... like if they want to... Like you could see they had 15 pikemen again. 15 pikemen inside their Imperial city. So you want to deny them that Pike Tower. I think it's crucial. Yeah, I think if... I agree with one thing, Kumar, is I think if he wants to play with Ring of Bear, I would play Caesar first. I would play Caesar first. Because Ram... Here he has... Like... He has a Might Ring, but Might does not impact Tenacity. So it's kind of a loss, I would say. Maybe having Caesar first would be best here. Because of that ring, I agree, Kumar. Is... distance for it? Yeah, it is good, Nicola, absolutely, yeah. That's a 10-to-1 ratio, that's very good. So what do we have? I'm guessing KNY will rally this to try and take it back. You have a continuous wave of taxi rallies, so it's gonna be very, very hard for 26 to take this Imperial city back. But now they have the cavalry tower. They have denied the Pike Tower. Look, the God King. Oh no, okay. Look, the God King. Oh, you mean in this? Did he do well? Wait, I need to see. God King. Enemy troops. Yeah, oh shit, yeah, he did good. Comparison, let's have a look at God King. So Daisy is amazing in rallies, again. Good skills. I'm not a big fan of that in rallies. If you're gonna play rallies, I think you're better off with Eastern Heavens. So Tempered Steel is amazing here in rallies. Is very good too, so very good setup overall. Okay healing from God King, from Timur. Timur, I think if you want to play rallies, you really need Timur because of all of these pikemen. Otherwise, you're gonna take a beating. So what will we have here? From 26, what will be the answer? Because, yeah, K and Y right now, their defense is very solid. We still have F26 trying to take that arrow and sword tower. The thing is, you're never gonna take that arrow tower. DFY's only role is to defend that arrow tower. You're not gonna take it back. What the fuck is this? Yes, Daisy is amazing for rallies and open field, but it's even better for rallies. Tranquil Water is best for open field and Eastern Heavens is best for rallies. Yeah, I think so, Shy, yeah, 100%. 100%. So, who's that? VKY, where are they going like that? I'm assuming they want to drop here and help with open field, like cut reinforcements, maybe? Okay, so V46 will need to defend their tower. I'm assuming V46 will take that pike tower. Okay, so they want to capture the pike tower before... Yes, okay, so they will capture back the pike tower before their rally lands. And it will be a double rally with F26, it looks like. 2 minutes 47. 2 minutes, okay, yeah, so we have a pretty good double rally here. Will they be able to defend? Oh yeah, that looks like an easy defense here. Yeah, V26 will hold that calf tower. They have some pretty decent rallies here. They should have, yeah, they have some taxi going on. 35 to defend themselves. That pike tower will be given to to V26, so they'll be able to have full power of 2 towers for that that attempt to take the Imperial city. I still think attack gems are better hoarded. I mean, not necessarily better. Health gems are still very good regardless. But attack gems are still amazing on Lubu. All 3 instead of Nightwolf. I don't think so, Kumar. I think Nightwolf is amazing for Lubu. I mean, to boost him at least. Oh, who's that here? Oh, that's another taxi, okay. Oh, so they have a taxi going from here as well. Okay, interesting. 2 other taxis, 2 more, that's very good. The more the better. Okay, V26 captures that tower. Which, by the way, the fact they took back the tower cancelled 35's rally, it looks like. So we have lots of open field troops here from VKY. They are assisting their friends from KNY. And we will soon have an impact. And a couple of taxis. Okay, do we have a constant flow of taxis going in? Let's have some music. Is this the music I'm looking for? Okay, we have a match here. Holy shit, Havoc. Big damage from that King Arthur again. Rise and Shine still here. He hasn't... he should have retreated and healed his troops, I think. Havoc is taking a shit ton of damage because there's 5 archers in here. So he's being targeted by those, yeah, as you can see. 7 archers, well, that's unusual. So we have 15 pikemen still. We need more swordsmen from V26, or more pike, more martial pike maybe. Yeah, the Lubus are getting slaughtered by all of these spikes. You can see the damage is very low here. But the losses are very low as well. Basically they're taking down the Lubus one by one. Well, the losses are actually pretty terrible here for most of them. Yeah, most of the Cyruses are not doing great actually. Rise and Shine still on top of the world. With another, soon to be another million kill. Yeah, holy shit, he jumped quite fast here. Yeah, 1 million. So what? Oh, V26 is pushing. I think one of their Krakens is pushing back here. I think if I was Kanuni, I would rather reinforce the rally. Okay, we have some more. The losses from 35 or... There's not that many around from 35 actually. There's actually a chance 26 does it, I mean. If you look at it. Okay, they have taxis arriving, but we don't have that many troops from both sides, and there's no more taxi from 26, which could be better. Rise and Shine still on top of the world, bro. That Cyrus is taking more damage than it's dealing, actually, at the moment, currently. I don't know whose Lubu is targeting, but he's taking big damage. We have some Marshall Pike here. The Cyruses are doing okay-ish. And Rise and Shine, sorry, is still on top of the world. And I wonder why we don't have more... Where is Frog? Why is Frog not in the rally? Well, not only Frog, but the other worlds. Yeah, 35 has time to reinforce, as you can see. Like at some point, reinforcing by open field will weaken you. Will they be able to defend that cavalry tower? I am not sure. Yeah, I would prefer Octavian or Caesar as commander, especially with Ring of Bear. We have some archers. I'm pretty sure they will disappear fast, but... Ah, no, they're swapping to archers because look, 26 is using some swords to try and counter the pikemen. And it looks like it's working okay-ish. Yeah, Rise and Shine starts to take more damage if you look. He's not as untouchable as before. The number of pikes are going down. The rally is nearly 1-to-1 ratio too. Yeah, the number of pikesmen are going down big time. And the Miyamotos are doing okay if you have a look. The Miyamotos here have a big impact on taking down all of these pikemen. Rise and Shine, man, he's killed 2 times 2 million troops. We have one tactician pike, who's doing okay. Way better than Mr. Cyrus here. Like again, Cyrus very low damage, but very high resilience. But a lesser impact nonetheless than this. And it looks like KNY is taking the advantage here. Man. Like, I wish Freud should just use one of his troops. Just one inside the rally. Because look at the impact. Okay, he's dead, but... no, he's still here. Look at Rise, bro. If you take into account the previous rally, he killed 2 million and he's killed another 2 million. So he's killed 4 million troops from inside the rally. Do you think Rise would have been able to do that from the open field? The answer is no. Okay. Okay, God King is doing pretty good here. He's like destroying the remaining Lubus. Okay, God King doing good. Never mind. He exploded. Wow, okay. That was fast. Yeah, they lost Scarf Tower. Very good job by VKW. VKY, sorry. And I'm assuming, yeah, we have another rally here. Okay, so F26 disbanded. Of course. I mean, there's the fact that he's, you know, 100, like he's 140, etc. But I mean, he's not the only one in this. Like, I'm pretty sure, what's he called? Floyd would be able to match. I think if you put your King Arthur here with a right rally setup, you would have a big impact in these rallies. So 2 billion lead, 1 billion lead by 35, so they closed the gap a bit, 26. But the outcome will still be around that Imperial city at the end of the day. Okay, we have some more taxis going in here. Who's that? Like, this does nothing, I'm sorry to say, but... If you look at the time it takes you, the time it takes Kanuni to micromanage and, you know, click on every unit that goes by, etc. Okay, this is good. Like, you're killing troops here, but you have no rally ongoing. So the impact is negligible here. Here you'll just die. Most likely at some point. There's Ustad coming in. Like for Ustad will be able to refill his army very quickly. Like his city is here. So Ustad, even if he dies here, he'll be back to fight very quickly. He's dealing a shit ton of damage though. But this rally, there's not a lot of people in there, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these rallies are half empty. Yeah, but I don't think there's a lot of people in there. If you look at the number of people who died, it's very low. Okay, we have a ball formation here, we have a rally going in, and they just lost the pike tower. I think going for the sword tower, I think it's a mistake. I don't think you're taking that sword tower anytime soon. Let's have a look here through details. Yeah, Rise and Shine. Yeah, so the top players, Lubus. We have a good Cyrus here. But, yeah, this is... this guy's playing another game. Here we have God King. Yeah, you can see the impact of his Lubus, like 3 times as impactful. Personal ranking, yep. Kanuni. So the guy who was killing rallies, Rise and Shine, Scalp. A Frog here. Yeah, it is possible, Shy. It takes some time, but it is possible. And you need to save your resources too. So what will 26 do? So that rally to the Pike Tower, to the Sword Tower, sorry. Oh wait, was he? No, he's not TP'd. Yeah, I hope Season 4 will last. So V26 should take that back. I'm assuming they'll try to take back the Pike as well. We'll have a double rally going to the Sword Tower, and we have some reinforcements here that are being taken down by Kanuni. Okay, we have a rally going out from F26, so I'm assuming we'll have a rally soon from V26. Maybe. Oh, they disbanded it. Okay. Why did they disband it? What's your thought currently on this battle? I think 35 is playing good. Rise and Shine, you know, like having their strongest players, you know, defend Imperial City and stuff. Good rally lineups too. They have a constant flow of taxi rally. And again, I think Kanuni should keep one of his armies for the inside of the Imperial City. Like, this is... I don't think this is... this helps much, you know? Like, he could do, like what he's doing right now, he could do it with 3 armies and keep 2 armies for rallies. You see what I mean? Because when a troop is inside a rally, you don't need to micromanage it, you know? It's 3 DPS for you. Like, if you look at Rise and Shine, like, he's done 1.5 billion just by sitting in a rally, you know? So he could just play with 1 of 2 lineups for rallies and the rest is on the open field. He has good open field troops as well, you know? But he's doing big damage, that's what's crazy. Like, he looks like he has crazy setups, Kanuni. He's doing good, like, look at how he's trading with Havoc. Like, he's doing insane damage. Empire 12 Civil War is something, really? Yeah, I heard they were in Civil War, yeah. Like, now he's dead, so, and what? They still have Scarp to ham, they still have Ustad. Rise and Shine has 2 lineups to reinforce his Imperial City here. I don't know what's the second one. Ah, is Marshal Pike here? Okay, V20... Wait. What the f... Hello? BlueStacks? Mais... Baisse ta mère. Ah, the rally is here. Okay, I wasn't seeing it. So what do we have? We have some archers. Yeah, that will go down. You have Zagros' Lubu doing pretty good, but against 9 pikemen he will suffer, I'm assuming. Nomi's Lubu is doing very good. I don't know who Nomi is, but... Okay, yeah, there was some archers, so she dealt with the archers. So now they're back with some Lubus in there. We have Avoc's Bellevue, okay. And Bellevue is not a bad choice here, because look, they have 7 swordsmen. So he's actually doing a pretty good DPS here against all of these swordsmen. So he's protecting his friend's pikemen, basically. Oh, Rise and Shine just joined. Yeah, but his Lubu barely has any troops. He should go out. He should remove his Lubu, actually. If I were a Rise and Shine here, I would kick my Lubu. Or maybe he wants to die into it. Like, even with 40k troops, he's like... Bro, Lubu is something, man. Alejandro doing good. Again, if you look at the damage he deals, it's very, very slow. Like, it's slowly ramping up. Plus 100. Like, it's so slow, man. Rise and Shine still 500,000 kills, and he had like 50k troops. Not even sweating. Freud is here? Like, where are you going, bro? Like, you're attacking Rise and Shine. But he's not gonna reinforce anything with that Ramses anyway. So again, pretty good trade here by KNY. It looks like Rise and Shine is dead. Ah, V26 took back the Sword Tower. And it now would be the time to have a good King Arthur setup in that rally. Because look, there's 14 pikemen here. I'm just saying. We have some tactician pike action here. You can see the losses go down, look. Look at the losses going down sometimes. Because of the healing, look. Sometimes it goes down, that's actually amazing. Where are the swordsmen? Like, half of these Cyruses are not doing anything, man. Look. Where is the King Arthur? And if you look in comparison, Rise and Shine jumps in with the Lubu, with the King Arthur, and instantly goes on the top of the leaderboard here. Sure, he dies kind of fast, but look at the amount of damage he deals to all of these pikemen. Look, there's no pikemen left. He just cleared them all. He cleared all pikemen alone. 65... Like, yeah, like, he's jumping points by, like, 20k from 20k from 20k, and he cleared all pikemen alone, single-handedly. And Havoc is in here as well. They killed 1.5 troops alone with their King Arthurs. Alejandro hasn't done much kill, like he's been here for 20,000 years in that rally, but he's holding the line, he's so tanky with his pikeman. And you can see already that Lemon's tactician pack is already catching up to that Cyrus very low damage. If I look here, and I see... Okay, no good. And you know what's crazy? Is that they had the sword and cavalry tower. So they could have done something, really. I really believe 26 could do something here. But it may be too late. AK-30. Next season, if we get good sword heroes, the game will be in good shape. Honestly, you could have some very good swordsman setup for rallies. Double rally at the cave. Nope, just a reinforcement taxi. You're able to choose only 5 marches based on what's currently available. Lubu, Cyrus, Tactician Pike, Ramses, and swordsman lineup like King Arthur or Miyamoto, something like that. So that Calf Tower is holding on. Will we have a last push by 26? I am not too sure. I think it's complicated right now to force another push. They may actually do it, VKY, sorry. Where is that rally going? What? Yes, Lubu is still strong, yes. But if you don't have him maxed by season 4, maybe invest in something else. What's that rally doing? I don't think we'll have another rally. I don't think we'll have another rally by F26. I'm not sure. I got my Ramses at 120 and can maybe 5-star Fyodora. 3-star. What's he called? Ramses is rough. I'm not sure there's another rally going out. But what? Why are they doing that? What? It's a very unusual technique. Will you go for Ramses, March, that swords, or archers? Archers, I think, are good in... I mean, yeah. I think I prefer sword, but if you're a Kraken, maybe archers can do good. I don't know what's the point of this. Maybe I'm missing something. Nemesis. Can't even imagine the losses, like the deaths in that rally. Yeah, it doesn't look like 26 will launch another rally. Oh, okay. Kanuni is here. I don't know, I guess he wants to attack a taxi again? Oh, but the taxi is dead. They have one rally? Okay. Okay, this time he's killing the reinforcements, so why not? Well, if they have a rally, better be launched soon, because there's not much time left. Why would you do that, bro? Why would you rally a city? 800 million deaths. Whoever sent that rally has been trolling his teammates. Yeah, that rally is not gonna do much, sadly. So it looks like we have a win from 35 that held the Imperial City for 1 hour straight. Yeah, they cancelled the rally, so it's GG. So what do we have score-wise? Okay, so they'll take 20% of these points. And in Stellar Glory like, what do we have? They will get closer to 40, but 40 is... Yeah, 40 is winning against 70 right now, I think. I don't know if 73 has played their matches yet or not. But yeah. It looks like the Stellar season will go to 40 regardless. No, yeah, that's normal, Bruno. That's because the 30% event is the 30% cashback is an event, so it's not always on. Yeah, they had GE. Yeah. Oh, okay, Cassidy. All right. Well, we'll wait for this city to be captured, and then I'll log off and grab something to eat because I'm hungry. Yeah, I assumed so, Cassidy. So, 26 tried. I think they should have... I think maybe there are bigger players should have been in the rallies, you know. Kanuni... what's it called? Proik should have been in as well, I think. Because Rise and Shine really did the difference here. Alright, well, there we have it. 35 versus 26. I wouldn't say it was one-sided, but in terms of Imperial City, it kind of was. So congrats 35, honestly. Congrats. Solid. With, you know, the usual plan, one alliance focusing on the cav, one alliance on the tower, on the arrow. We had the sword held by another alliance. What do you think about both server top player? Well, I think Rise and Shine played well, you know. He played his role. He played rallies. He did some open field as well, so, you know. Definitely helped his team win, 100%. I'm gonna have a grab to buy because I am very, very hungry right now. And I'll be back later, so 19 UTC. In I think in 6 hours I'll be back to stream the pre-fight. So congrats 35, congrats 26. Good fight overall. I think 26 will learn from this match. And come back stronger for sure. So I'll be back later. Server 9 versus server 27. So it's gonna be... it should be a pretty... I don't know if it's gonna be tough or not, but there should be a ton of players inside of that match. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So see you later, guys. Have a good Sunday again. And yeah. Bye, everyone.